straight edges. This is the MS-310. This is my primary edge cutter. I pretty much use this saw, 32-inch bar, a Regan with a milling chain. This is the saw I use for cutting my straight edges off. One thing that really helps me a lot is I glued this level bubble on here. So really all I had to do is sit the saw down. The bubble is actually showing level. Now that the landscape, I see the landscape is pretty level going this way for my edge, I can just keep this bubble right in the middle. As you can see, it's right center. If the landscape was off and my board was off level, say the bubble was over here, when I'm cutting my straight edge, I would kind of try my best to leave my bubble where it's sitting. So as far as it is now, when I'm cutting my straight edge, I just try my best to keep the bubble right where it's sitting now. I don't expect anything perfect. These edges don't have to be perfect, but the more square and dimensional they are, the better. We're cutting these straight edges right here by the generator shed, where we're going to be using these to build the roof on this thing. That's what all these are for. Today, that's pretty much what I'm focusing on, is to cut straight edges on all of these. You see, I think we got 7 over here, 2 10-footers, and then this one. So we're just gonna rip some straight edges on these boards. That way we'll have the flat edges to work with to have a flat roof. Then the other side, the bottom of the roof, is all gonna be live edge. Kind of like the foundation here. We have all straight edges on the top that I cut with that saw. And then the bottoms are all still live edge. The roof is gonna be the same way. The top's gonna be flat. Bottom's all gonna be live edge. We are gonna go hunt down our chalk line, start doing some straight lines, and cutting them off with this bad boy, the 310. Usually when I'm doing these straight edges, the bow up in the wood, I think, supports the bottom towards the top. And then the bow up on the top, that's where I usually try to do my straight edge. Just kind of gives it more support. Also, I usually try to go the straightest edge, period. So if you were to try to straight line this one with the bow up, going across, you would take a lot more wood off than just cutting the bow off the top. You want to go from edge to edge, and you'd rather cut the bow off than have to come up with this bow up and cut a whole lot more of the edges off. You know, it's common sense, I guess. I don't measure these or anything. I just kind of go with the bottom where you got that live edge here. I try to go with the bottom there. That way we get a flat edge. And there we go. I don't measure anything usually. I just eyeball it. There we go. So now, we're not going for perfection, but we do want to get it real close. As I'm cutting this edge, I'm going to keep my bubble right in the middle as much as possible, because when it's sitting flat, that's pretty much where it's at. Go. First straight edge. Very close to perfect. You got some spots you might want to trim off like that. One down. Even got us a little spot to keep it. Number 2. Maybe I should do the other side. See how this is the bow up? See how the bow up will really take a lot more board off, because you're not going to corner, you're actually going off the corner to get your straight edge. Watch when I flip it, because I like to cut on the right side. It just helps me keep the saw more steady. See, now we got the bow up, so when we go corner to corner, so now we're cutting that top off. And I did not intentionally do that. I was actually looking at it wrong. So we want to cut that bow off the top. That way we can go corner to corner to save as much wood as we can, get that straight edge, instead of losing those corners, which cuts off the strength of your board. There's our 3 10-footers. Very nice flat edges. That one's still halfway live edge, but we still have this flat surface here, so it is fine in my opinion. Pump up. 6 down. Got 4 to go. Last board. One more. And we have enough wood to frame up our generator roof. I don't know if I should frame it up first and then mill the roof boards, or go ahead and drop a tree and mill the roof boards and then just have everything I need to build it. I'm gonna finish this one edge. This is pretty much it. We have the wood ready to frame it up. I don't know if maybe I'm gonna drop a tree first, mill some roof boards, and just have it all together. We'll see what happens. Let's cut this edge. I love this freaking chainsaw. I've been meaning to put my crosscut chain on this thing. I really want to go around and cut up a whole bunch of wood. I have like a lot of trees laying around that I need to cut up. I've really been wanting to go around and do like a stump cutting day, you know, to get rid of a bunch of stumps. Put the long cross-cutting chain on here so I can just stand straight up and just buck a bunch of the wood that I have laying around and I need to cut up. So I'm gonna do that one day pretty soon. Besides the point, I love this saw. This is a great saw, the 310, MS 310. It's kind of like a Cadillac compared to the Husqvarna 55, which super rips. You see me use that saw all the time. I love that saw. This is more of a cruiser right here. You can put a long bar on it and just kind of Cadillac cruise through some wood, you know. But there we go, last board, or for the framing at least. We just got all of our straight edges cut for the top of the roof. And we're gonna cut down a couple of these trees back here, make some room. We got our boards, all of our straight edges, so they are ready to start framing up the roof. I don't know, I just wing it. I think I could possibly drop this tree over here that I'm eyeballing for the roof boards. It would be cool to just have those milled and be able to frame this up, put the roof boards on it, and just knock it all out, you know, in one video, rather than framing it up, then having to go mill and then coming back to it. So I guess that makes sense, right? I just wanted to knock this out this morning, get that out of the way. That way I have these ready to do some framing, because we're gonna have us a generator shed soon, and I'm gonna be able to work on these generators, at least get one freaking functioning, if not both. But we'll see what happens. We're just going with the flow, doing what we can do. There's one man, so we're just doing what we can do as we can do it. I have a lot of people asking about the wood shop over here, the workshop. I still love it. I still have plans for it. Just haven't gotten back to it yet. The weather's been crazy. I lost my motivation with it for a little while. I worked my butt off doing all of this by myself, lifting all these crazy heavy freaking poles by myself with the truck. I labored my butt off on this thing by myself while I was going through an emotional, crazy tornado in my life. So the weather got super cold. I was freezing my butt off. We got rain at times, and we got snow that just hung out forever. And it just, I didn't give up on it. I just stopped working on it for the time being. But when I do get back to it, I'm gonna be gung-ho. It's gonna be a cool build. Just say some prayers for me. Hopefully everything works out for the best and we get back to it, get this thing framed up, because it's gonna be, my imagination on this thing is gonna be incredible if I bring it to reality. We got our scraps in here burning already. Trying to get rid of this pile of leaves too. If we can get these leaves out of here, that'll make this place more of a clear area, nice area to work. I'm gonna come through here and cut a bunch of these little stuff down too. Clean all this up over here too that I hadn't got to. I didn't blow these leaves out because we still have all this wood and branches in here I need to clean up, if you can see that through the tree. But we got a pile of stuff over here we still need to clean. Cut a couple trees out from back here, clear all that out so we could work. And man, got all of our boards ready to frame up. Repeating myself like crazy, but cleaning all this up. This is going to be a nice area. I have plans for this back here too this spring. I'm not going to speak it out loud right now, but I have plans for all of this area right here. Got the wood shop over here. So we getting it in one day at a time. I'm just one man with almost too many goals and projects that I want to do and ideas and stuff that I'm trying to bring to fruition. But hey, we'll see. We're leaving it all up to the Most High. Everything happens for a reason. So, dang right. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. I got more stuff coming. Share some videos, like, subscribe, leave some positive comments, and I have ways to support the channel in the description. If you ever want to help a brother out, much appreciated. Thank you everyone for all of your support and donations and help. I mean, it means the world to me, whether it's just, you know, enough to go out and buy some freaking fruit and vegetables, or fill up the gas can, or buy a chain for the chainsaw that I need, or bar oil, or I mean, it's just, my needs are freaking endless, and I'm just trying to make it happen. And I give all the credit and thanks to our Heavenly Father that just seems to get me through. You know, I end up with everything I need usually. So thank you, thank Him. I noticed on TikTok, they already flagged like 2 of my videos where I'm just talking about Bible stuff and everything, and they label it like hate speech. Wow, I ain't even gonna get into it. But that's what the Bible says, end times. Good's gonna be bad and bad's gonna be good and craziness. Anyway, I like my talk videos, but America ain't America anymore. Losing your freedom of speech, being silenced. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to get into it. Love you guys. Thank you.